on the top hierarchy, two things we can do: data import, data export. Data import, um, we can use our Salesforce, like already has a feature like data import wizard, and obviously to data loader we can either import or export anything we can do. Before going to data loader, I wanted to explain about reports. Uh, this one, wait. Huh. So this page yesterday. Okay. Yeah, as I said, uh, so on the home page, I said, right? So one is data import. You can just import. If you want to export, you can either use this reports or data loader. So data loader is like it is a combine. What reports can do, it can do. What data import can do, that data loader also can do. First, I'll finish this report part and come back to data loader. So yes, as I said, Salesforce will. Uh, so whenever we get access to Salesforce, immediately it will give the reports of all the standard objects, and it will not give you um, custom objects ready-made, right? Why? Because so they do not know what we custom objects create, correct? So that's why there is something like we need to create a custom report types where it could handle custom objects. So as you see here, if you type employee, showing no, employment status, no, or if you try searching for job, no. So that's why Salesforce, this is the inbuilt feature. All these are called like report types. How would Salesforce know what objects we are going to create? Like how would Salesforce know what employment or employee status we are going to create, right? So that's why there is another way to um, create the report types. As I said, like without report types, you cannot create the reports. Report types are something like it is necessary. I can say it is like a must if you want to export the reports for objects. Okay. And this is like, as I said, you can go to setup, go to report types here. So the name itself says this is the custom report types. If you want standard report type, don't come to this page. Salesforce will say that there is already something I have already created for you. Now, if I want to export like employee or employment records, there, right? Where is the button? Yeah. So you can see the continue button here. You all can see my screen. Yes, no?
What?
You all can see my screen?
Yes.
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 Yeah, that's good. Not sleeping. Okay, so we'll continue. Yes, so these are like inbuilt. Salesforce will give you something like this. Don't worry about that. So if you want to create a new custom report type, the name itself is saying custom report type. This is especially for the custom objects. If you want to go for standard reports, don't come to this page. So that your Salesforce is saying. New custom report type. Here, see what is it asking. So obviously, Salesforce will ask, right? What do you want to do now? So I want to create report type for what's the object? Employment, employee or employment status. Okay. First we create it. Report label type. Um, any name. Employment status report. Something like that. So you can give the same name. That description also. Okay. So if you want to give like very specific something like that, this is the description. This is a custom report type for employee status object. Okay. What is that? Student category. What is this? There's one. Yeah, I'll tell you. So what that this is? If you want to click new report, I said that again. This will be only for custom. So this is the category. What that page is saying. So in which category you want to create that custom report? If I give this one, if I click on this, so when you create that, at the end you'll get this employment. What is it? Employment status report type. But just to avoid that confusion, right? So this is specifically Salesforce give us for accounts and contracts. Then why do we need to break that schema? So there is something like other reports here. We can use this for custom report. So yes, so this is what I'm going to use here. So, so as I said, I'll recap. So Salesforce will ask what is that object for which you want to export records, employment status. Same, we can give any name here, and same you can copy here, but just to give it a description, make it like this. And where category, where you want to do that. So deployment, in deployment. So this is something like we are creating now, right? Even if you give deployed also, I'll tell you the difference. Here, next.
Can
so
I
now,
create a new category?
New category. I think you can create, but it is not allowing you, right? As of now, no, I think. Why? Because in this, if you want to create, it would have given here only. Correct? New
Okay.
category. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to create new category. New category, yes. I don't think it is possible. Otherwise, here only or somewhere. I can create a new folder otherwise. There's no category, but yeah, let me check if that is working. Custom folder demo. I think it should show up now. Now I'll go back. I think that is for that one only. What is that? Employment. This one. Demo. Custom folder demo. What is that? Custom folder. This is a folder. Folder is something like.
Actually, when we are saving the report, then it is showing that where we want to save the record. Then the folder we can use.
I think when you run all folders. So I said, right, we can compare two objects also. Say, so standard object to custom object, or both custom objects or both standard objects. Anything you can do here. So now I'm trying to create a report type of employment status with job. So generally, like I think, say up to 7, I think we can create records. Compare objects. Okay. So even if you clear, then it will show some other. Yeah, I think this employment status is not there, right? So that's why it is not showing us. You got right now. So why there is no? Why? Because employment status is not like a parent object of any other custom object. That's why it is not showing up here. Yes, we'll click this. Oh yeah, before that, I'll show you here. Yeah, so now first part is done. We have created the report type. Here, what does it say? With at least one record. Okay, here. Oh, you would have selected. Why I'm not able to edit this? Oh, here, sorry. All right, yeah. So what does it say is we can. There will be two options now. You might remember in primary school, you might have studied the Venn diagrams. So this is like a intersection, this is like a union, and this is A minus B, and this is B minus C. So this is the same applies here. Each A record must have at least one related B. So what does it say, right? Before that, I wanted to change something. So if you go to any job object and click the job object, you have to go now, employment. You're running out of time. Employee. What is that? Employment status. What I was saying. Okay. So again the basic. So when you create a lookup relationship, it is not like system will ask like mandatory. When you create any record for employment status, job status is not like mandatory, or not like a required field. System, it is not a system behavior. If you want, you can give it as mandatory. See here, required is false. But if you want, you can go and do the mandatory thing. But in case of master data relationship, the master is like automatically system will ask for a it is a required field. Without that field, you cannot save any employment status like child record. You're getting my point here, right? So what I'm trying to say. So in a lookup relationship, even if you do not give like keep this which field is this, job ID. Even if you make do not give any value on this, your employment status record will get saved. But in case of master data relationship, you cannot create a record without giving this job ID if it is a master data relationship. So why I said this is, see here, if there is a employment status like this, each record must have at least one record B. So there could be employment status records without job also. So that one it will not display. This report type will not give. But if you give this one, it will give all jobs, even if there is no employment status linked to it. Okay, that's the reason. For now, we will give full. So there could be very less records without the job object. So when you are creating employment status, I said job object is nothing like not like it is. You should give it as mandatory. So that's why for now we'll give us this one. Then we'll give many records. If you give this one, this will give only those employment status records where there is only where there is a job object. So now let's save this. Two things. One is report type creation. Second thing is this deciding what kind of relation you want between the two objects. And if you see here, jobs, in this job object, for now there are 10 fields. For employment status, there are 9 fields. These are something like you can get from here also. Okay, essentially. This one is this one. Okay, for now we have created the report type, just the report type. For report should show here. So now we will go and create one report. Now your report in category, this one, right, in other records. That's for the, what was the name? Employment jobs with this one. These are like not a good report. Not a good report means this is only employment status report. I'll tell you good. We have created both. I'll tell you now what is the difference. So this one we have created first. If you remember, this one we have created first with only one object. This one we gave the that relationship with jobs object and created this. First I'll show only one object. So now, yeah, click on this and start report. So now what Salesforce will ask? First Salesforce asks what is the report type we have created. Now what kind of fields you want in a report? You suppose any employment of, I remember AP VP 202. Yeah, this one. Oh, this is employee. Any employment status record created?
Yes.
Can you name anyone?
ID.
Record.
Hyphen. 000 1.
Yeah.
I need to check first.
It will show up, but sometimes in the results, yeah. Okay, this is a job ID. How to check now? Okay, EP. So this is the employment status. This is a record, and you what? This is the employment status. So this is employment status. We have employment type, record ID. This we have. So now we are going to create one report. Where is that? Here. So this is the employment status report. Now, so what all fields you want? So I want all fields. What is the record ID? What is the employment type? What is the job ID? Who is the owner of this? Everything I'll put it here. So here's something you can see here. Fields. Click on these fields and just drag and drop. Okay. So this one now what I want the created by full name. Oh, sorry, what is that? It will show. Now next, for every record, we need to refresh it. Good. So I want the employment status ID. I want the who is the at least like record ID. Oh, for every field we have to refresh it. For record ID, so for now we'll do this. Even any other field, effectively. So this is like very easy. You have to just drag and drop and put it in the pane here, and you can even rearrange this one like this. First, every time you have to record. Here we have this. Do this. Okay. Created by. I'll put it in there, so you can rearrange. Yes. So as many as you want, but you might have got a question by now. So if there is already a record like this, what is not showing here? It should show, right? For that, there is something you need to do. Where is that? Here again, in this filter system, automatically when you are going to create any report, not only for this, it will automatically give my employment status or my job or my employment. Sorry, my employee. So all talking about the object here. So what does this mean is my means me. What like I Srikanth did not create any records, right? That's why it is not showing up anything here. I did not create with my ID, right? So that's why if you want to give like see all, go here and put like all employment status. All means system. In system, whatever the employment status records are there, all will show up here. We have to go for filters and give this. And if you want to get this also, system will automatically give some quarters. Okay, going to like current quarter it will. If you want full time, like if you don't want to filter by that, just give like all and apply. Okay, in the system now I see there is only one employment status record created. So easily I'll go. So from next time I'll not ask anyone here like what is it? Give me any like just ask right what give me any employment status record. I'll just pull a report. Now I'll see. But anyways, here there is only one record employment status created. So now if I want to run this, run means see why we are. So what is the difference? So this is the page, right? So now if so this is only one. So even if I run, it will give only one record. But what if so there are 200 records for this employment status. So system will show only 50 records here. When you as soon as you draw drag and drop here, system will show only 50 records. That does not mean that in the system there are only 50 records. You have to run it, then only. So what is the total number of records in that system for this employment status object? There it will show. So here as there are only one, it will show here total number of records. If you click edit, it will go back to the previous page. And one more thing, you did not like you just run the report here, but you did not save. See, next time if you want to create the same report for employment status, again you have to go to the reports. Again you have to go to report. You have to click new report. You have to go to other categories, come on, other reports. Then you have to select what is that, employment. What is that? Employment this way. So that's why you have to save this report. Not every time you have to go there and click on that report, and then again you have to pull this, and again you have to filter all these things. So that's a there is a feature like save this report. Save this report means this fields, every time you run this fields will come as soon as you save this report. Like today Feb2. Description is nothing. Sample report. This is anyway not a mandatory field, right? Leave also. You have to save this. So your report is saved now. So it's not required in every time you want to you want to open the object there and keep this. See, as soon as you save this, so you can quickly click on this, and it will show this one. And if you want to edit, you can edit. And if you want to next time, like after 1 month, so I need some more field here. Go here and including employment type. Employment type. And next time, after 1 month, if you want to see this like default employment type field, save this here. Without, if you did not save this, then again it will show your only other 4 fields only. You are getting what I'm trying to say, right? So you have to save this report. Next time you don't want to pull all the fields again. So run this, and that's it. So you can see these many fields. Like now in this object there are few fields. Like you want like multiple, how many fields you want, you can drag and drop here. Okay. And
okay. And how much record we can save?
Save means no, this is about saving. If you want, the report means you can save anytime. Are you asking about fields?
No, means after a run we can see more than 50 rows.
Here. Even if there are like 1 lakh, the system will show 1 lakh. You have to scroll down each and every and check like 1 lakh records.
Okay, so can I save it also 1 lakh records?
In Excel? Yes. I'm coming to that point. So this is here, and if you want to edit, you can do that. But if you want to send this as a report, like Excel file to someone, to your boss, yes, you can do that. Like this, save as.
Okay, got it.
And if you want to export this, so what does this mean? Put it into export. Export. Click on this, and you can give like details only. Or do you want an XLS file or CSV file? CSV file. Yes, export that. See, it is showing in my downloads. You can click there and send it to whoever you want. Okay. Save as. Export. Delete. Add to dashboard. Dashboard will come later. Export is something you have to you can export into Excel. Clear about reports? Yes, this is very simple report. See, one more thing. If you want to filter something, but here we have only the 1 record, right? See, there are like 50 records. Okay, in that your employment type would be recruitment, or it could be like HR, or it could be like testing. There would be many. But if you want only recruitment records, I don't want another type, employment type. So then you can use this filter on employment type here, right? Yeah. No, what is this? Filter sample employment type. Okay, here. Created date, effective date, or modified date. But where is the? I think can't edit here. There are filters here. Yeah, you can use this filters. Add filter. So what is that you want to filter? Employment type. Employment type equal to always if it is. See, there are many values in that employment type. I don't want any all values. I don't want to. I want only onboarding. Let's see. Onboarding will come on. No records. Why? Because we have only 1 record, and that is with the what is that? What was that? Recruitment. That's it. So if you click recruitment, this is even multi-select also. So if you click on recruitment, yes, it will show you recruitment. Are you clear with this filter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. So very simple thing. Reports is something like, again, let me quickly recap. It is already 16. Yeah. So first, report types. And report types, we can combine objects also, like standard object to standard object, standard object, custom object, custom object, custom object. And in that way, you have to give the layout also. I'll show you the layout like this. And I said there will be two options here. You can click edit, and if you want only those that have a job like mandatory field, then you can give only this one. Like as I said, employee lookup relationship is not like system automatically ask you like must and should there should be that lookup field, lookup data value. So that's why it will give you two options. Yeah, that you have to give. And next you have to go to reports and save and close. Yeah, so you have to go to new report, and in that new report it will ask you, I'll show you. You have to okay, I also I'll quickly close these jobs also. This is so two report type we have created. One is employment status, only that report type, and this is another report type with two objects. Now I'll show you what is the difference. So okay, let's open it side by side. Here now, if I click on new report, if it is employment status report, the first one, only one object. Here, see this, and this is a jobs with new employment status report. Now see the difference. Correct? So this, if there are two objects fields are will show. So this is jobs fields, this is employment status fields. So this is the only one. So only employment. See, even if I scroll down or up, there will be only employment status. Now it will show you both. So again, like drag and drop each field from here. You got the difference, right? We can combine the objects or any single object, you can do that. And as I said, like where you are struggling, so you can create the like comparing two objects only on the parent. Like as I said, employment status is child of job, right? So job is the parent here. This is a child record, child object. That's why you're not able to see that. You can note that down. Are you clear with reports?
Yes.
Yeah, this is simple. And also filters, basically. If there is something like you want to filter, just click on this. This is like all, I said, right, all employment status it will show. You have to give that. And wherever you want the filter, just click on that. Okay, and save, run, and then there's this update preview automatically, and how to extract to Excel, all of these things. And as I said, like reports are only to extract the data, not like you can update any field here. And for that, you have to go to data loader. And coming back